let's get back to the filming industry. I'm very curious about that. What kind of stories do you tell in your personal film making? You say you doing a short story or a
Yeah.
documentary or something?
So right now I'm working more towards making documentaries, and I'm gonna tell you why about that. But when I started, I was actually making narrative shorts. I did a film because one of my teachers in film school, he was like, instead of you trying to pitch your stuff to like, all these big networks, you're a young black man from Chicago. You're in the funeral business. You have a very diverse and interesting background. So you should focus on making your own stuff. And so I took his advice while I was in film school. Is stuff not perfect, but I took the opportunity while I was there to start shooting my own web series. And so it was loosely based off me going to a mortuary college, and then it ended up turning into something totally different. But I just kept it going because it's experimental. Like I look at like Walt Disney, right, when he first started out making shorts and stuff like that. Like a lot of people really don't realize that like short films back in the day was like, it was a really big thing. And so like to me, I would tell any filmmaker, that's a really good way to start out, because when you get into features, you want that to be perfect.
Right.
So you can take the short films and it may not be perfect, but you perfect your craft. And so I just kept doing it. Like I started, and while I was in college for it, and just kept going, whether it was good or bad, I just took it and learned from it. And I never throw any of my footage away, because I remember being in film school, one of the young guys that he was a fellow classmate, he passed away right after film school. And so like I tell people, like, everything that God bless you to do, don't waste your work. It may not be perfect, but if you don't show people, stuff, then you never know.
Yes, sir.
So I started, doing that. And then I'm like, I want to make documentaries, because me being in the funeral business, when you're doing somebody's funeral service, you're helping their family tell their loved one story.
Exactly.
So I'm like, if I can serve people when their family is gone and they're no longer here to tell their own stories, then I can tell people's story in life.
Yeah.
I can tell people's story while they're here and give them their flowers.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to shoot a film about your life right now, from today back on, what would the title be?
Oh man, it would be Bounce Back.
Bounce Back?
A story called Bounce Back, because that's been my life of just navigating through, setbacks and things of that nature. Because even like today, like, right now, I am a licensed intern in the funeral business in the state of Illinois, but it took me that long to get that far. I'm also a funeral service arranger in California, but working to get fully licensed there as well. So it kind of seemed like I'm all over the place, but I'm not. I'm more intentional than people think. It's just one of them things where I don't fear failure. And to me, it's like, when you're doing something in life, you don't have to always put a time frame on it, because if you try and you get a setback or whatever, you just bounce back from it, because everybody has setbacks, and anybody that do anything great, you're not going to just walk into it without no trials or bumps. So it's like wrestling. You take bumps in life, and so you just got to navigate through it.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody should know about that. How old are you, bro, if you don't mind me asking?
33.
33. You got all of these things under your belt in 33 years? Man, shouts out to you, bro.